Dun, 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 dun.
Not top.
Not
I'm
top.
alive.
I'm alive.
I'm alive. Not top.
We want to show off this broken demo real quick.
It's got it, yeah.
It's got to be broken, I think.
Like, how does that happen?
So look,
Like,
he runs, he jumps there.
so little, like the motorbike.
Yeah, gets stuck on this,
Yeah.
stops, jumps on it, gets hit, stops, immediately jumps, gets hit again, and dies.
Now, is this something? Would it be like that in every copy, or is it like my copy's personalized?
I'm gonna say your copy's personalized. This isn't doing anything.
There's no start. I guess. So the Master System start button was on the console, not the controller. Why is this so tiny?
He's so cute.
So my only theory for as to why it's broken like that is because this is a European cartridge, and PAL games run faster. So I wonder if it has something to do with that. But like the music isn't slow. I didn't have to change any settings to get it to run. I just popped it in and it worked. I was very surprised, but we're just gonna roll with it. So maybe the game will behave in mysterious ways.
So, from my understanding, I've never beaten this one. Ah. This sounds so bad.
Yeah.
From my understanding, this is mostly Sonic 1 with some original content.
Yeah. I think there's only a couple zones in common. This is the only song, really, that's in common, besides Jingles.
I thought Labyrinth Zone was in here.
It is, but not the same song.
Well,
Sonic has passed.
Sonic has
They made a whole
passed.
game about it.
Sonic.exe. I got my first animation samples Friday. Thursday.
Sonic.exe.
Versus Kara.
I don't get the point of that. But yeah, I'm glad we're playing this and not the Game Gear, because it has bad screen crunch, and that's what makes Sonic even less enjoyable. Is not being able to see in front of you. It's like Sonic with Silent Hill vision, pretty much.
Come on. They literally force you because you can't. I
Yeah, you
literally.
can't spin dash.
That's bad.
And then stupid springs like that.
What's
That's
that?
a checkpoint.
What?
Yeah. So this is developed, I think, by another company. Like, each game was, like, developed by a different company. That wasn't, like, Sega Direct. Like, it wasn't Sonic Team. The music in this game, even though this is just a remix of Green Hill, it was done by Yuzo Koshiro, who did Streets of Rage, East 1, I think just East 1 and 2, and Etrian Odyssey, and, like, a bunch of games. Like, one of the greatest composers. Obviously, this isn't one of his best game music, but, like, everybody loves Bridge Zone, which we'll hear next. Like, that sucked on the Game Gear one, because you couldn't see the whole, like, gap. You didn't know if that platform was coming. Oh, you probably could get a special stage. I don't know what triggers it. Oh, that.
Do I just have to have 50 rings by the end of the stage? I guess. Sonic has passed 2.
Not that Supersonic is in this or anything.
What?
I think you have to get all the, or it's either get to the end or get all the rings. I can't remember. Seg? Oh, I thought it said sex. Con? I don't want to say that word. It can't be get all the rings. That'd be way too much. Are you supposed to jump? Oh, you just hold jump.
Oh,
It's certain colors.
the green one. Oh, that one.
Oh. Those are kind of easy.
What?
I don't know what we did wrong there.
Didn't get enough rings. Probably need 100. Yeah. Need 100 rings.
I think that's just a score. It was like 100 times the number of rings you got. I don't know why they hide the HUD in the third act. But I think you have to do it ringless. But I'm pretty sure this is even easier than the Sonic 1 version. That was close. But you have to hit him specifically.
Apparently, it only works if you smack him in the face.
Oh.
Oh! I was greedy. No spin dash. Why do they make you do this without rings? What an interesting song to use.
Mm. It's like 8-bit Cuphead.
How do you feel about Cuphead and Mugman versus Epic Mickey and Oswald?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I feel like Mickey and Oswald stomp though.
It depends if you restrict them only to Epic Mickey.
Mm.
I don't know how feasible that is, though.
I think in Cuphead, the whole point is like you die more than anything. They should do a death battle of the IGN guy who couldn't beat the tutorial of Cuphead versus the guy who lost to Glass Joe.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy. You see the
Hey, you can have somebody animate it because it'd be pretty easy.
It'd be pretty easy.
I think I'd love to get involved with like the April Fool's battles you might do.
I was
Like,
thinking about doing
Plank versus Log.
I was thinking about doing the Chosen One versus Sing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The guy from Kung Fu Hustle versus the guy from Kung Pao. There's just the two parody like
What?
Asian style movies.
Yeah. People love this song a little too much. I think it's overrated just because of how short it is. Like, it's a great melody, but like,
Is it as good as Scratch and Melody?
Scratch and Melody?
Come on, you've never heard of Scratch and Melody?
No.
It is a game that's being developed right now.
Really?
That it's like a Parappa style game. It's got some controversy because they used AI
They
voices
slow
for most of the voices, right?
Uh,
But the idea was they wanted to like get the Hatsune Miku feeling, so I feel like it's not that big of an issue.
mm.
Plus, it's
Or
probably
like Friday Night Funkin' maybe, where it's not like
yeah, it's like electronic
Yeah.
beeps. It's not like they're taking jobs away from people to do it. It's that the whole point was they wanted that style of voice.
I feel like the only really good use of like using an AI generated voice like that's modeled after a person is if that's the character or like they're in the story it is an AI voice of somebody. So like if Steins Gate Zero came out after all this shit like was made, the
I blew that
AI
job.
Makise could be an AI voice of like the voice actress.
Oh my
Sure, it's taking her
god,
lines
the
away, but,
fucking
like-
invincibility makes it so you're just a little circle. That's so funny. Anyway, sorry, continue. I just looked at the screen, I was like, where's Sonic?
This is a different level.
Yeah, try to get 100 rings this time.
I won't dwell on like a few rings, but oh, this is where Spring Yard came from.
Yeah,
This did come out after the Genesis one, but it was the same year.
I think it's interesting they developed it like, it almost completely continue.
You get an extra
Uh-huh.
continue. I had to hit it from below, I think. I don't know if I'm getting 100.
No, it didn't. That's a continue.
That's an extra life.
That's a little bit too much of a pain in the ass to get, don't you think?
Yeah. Let's just get to the end. Oh, I had 80.
Fuck! Shit! Let me look it up. How do you get the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Game
Oh, this.
Gear? By
I think-
reaching the end of the special stage of collecting 3 more rings in the first thing in any zone, access by
I think this is as far as I made it as a kid because I didn't like the auto scroll. Like Sonic never had these, and then this game was like, here you go.
Is this Game Gear? Is that what
Yeah,
it
Game
said?
Gear and Master System. They've also never re-released. No, there I go, dead. They've never re-released the Master System ones. They always use the Game Gear ports, which are bad. They actually, I think this one is actually like it has modified level layout and stuff. Sonic's like skin is lighter colored on the Game Gear to make up for the no backlit screen. Alright. I will not be bested by you this time.
Oh, in this game, the Chaos Emeralds only add points to your score, and that's it.
Who cares?
Why is it saying that there's specific locations the emeralds are at?
Oh, do you find them in the stage?
I guess so.
Oh, I did see one and I couldn't get it. So they're not in the special stages, they're in these levels. So I already missed one. That's alright. One per stage. Or like
That's
one per zone. It's really Bridge Zone, that's for sure.
Why do people like this a lot?
They love this song.
I mean, it's a good song, but...
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, they remixed it, the Tails' theme in SA1. Just this part. It's not the same, like, it's a similar riff, but it's not the same.
It might, at most, you could say it's a reference.
I wanna fly high.
It'd be weird if they took Tails' theme from a game he wasn't in.
Yeah, it's a coincidence.
We never checked our
Dreams of an
audio.
Absolution is more of a reference to Green Hill. That was a
And
weird snap.
dream of my ass. Can you hear us? Apparently,
My internet's been kind of lousy. My internet's been like lousy lately.
you're lousy. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you talking shit, lousy? I don't know why I'm like this.
Louser Koopa.
My name is Louser.
Out, does it say? Or no, it's
Ow.
continue.
Ow.
I hit it from below.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah.
I'm not having fun anymore.
Ow.
The good old repeated joke with me and you, Chris.
I'm just
Well,
letting it.
yeah, here we go.
I just let nature take its course.
Yeah.
I let nature take its course. If a bear's gonna eat me, just let it.
Let it run.
Let it rip. Let
Nothing, no jingle.
No jingle.
I like the map though.
Is this the last stage
Yeah, of the whole
of
game.
the game?
It's really short. Like it didn't sell well.
Why would that be the reason it didn't sell well?
Because everybody complains about games being too short. They're like, I need it to be 100 hours.
If it's not 100 hours, I'm gonna have to buy you 100 flowers. All right?
And that's it. Goodbye.
I'm weak to water. Could you imagine if they were like, yeah, Spyro dies to water because dragons can't swim. Dave can't swim.
Oh, this is easy.
You got him in a constant loop of ass whooping.
It's like Oil Ocean, but like Water Ocean.
This is like Oil Ocean
Oh, he's mixing it up.
if Oil Ocean had the oil commotion. How did Eggman possibly lose to Bowser with this?
Yeah, what if it was like they calculated characters at their worst?
That'd be crazy. That's called an anti-feat, though.
It's offhand.
AKA the entirety of Has-Been Hotel.
Mm.
They did my boys at the Fan Battlecast did a one on Vaggie,
Mhm.
and they're like, well, they can only get hurt by angelic weapons, but you can just hit them with a table and they get hurt. And I'm like, I don't know how much you want to put just the fact that Vizzy pops a bad writer into into your actual conclusion.
Right. Hazbin Hotel versus Y2K. Let's go.
Yeek.
Yeah.
Whoa. What is this?
Jungle Zone.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I played it for my ranking, I got to Bridge Zone. I was like, I've played enough. This song kind of makes me feel a little bit like a loser, though.
It's like they couldn't afford bare necessities.
How are you supposed to see this on a small ass screen?
Imagine on the Game Gear with
Oh,
no
can
light.
can I just not make that?
You should be able to.
Oh. My dad loves boxing, and he loves me too, more than boxing. This is literally just my toilet this morning.
Well, all the water.
Yeah, all the logs. Yeah, water. That's what I meant. What?
Game over. Should have continues. Oh, yeah, we do. It just forces you to continue.
I can't
What
believe
if I
we've
wanted to
died
save
that
it?
often.
I guess we gotta pick up those extra lives.
We had to pick up the extra
You gotta
wives.
pitch a 10. Starting out with this game.
Cerny, you're pitching a tent again. Sorry, just think about your project.
Yeah, let me sit on it and make it feel better.
Let me sit on your morning wood. Mark Cerny.
Guy, I thought he was like your boss.
Mark Woody.
I thought he was like your teacher.
No! No! No!
He can't run.
Mark Woody. We call him that for his morning. His
Hey,
classic.
I got my morning.
We call him that because he has this iconic morning wood every time he greets the office.
It looks so good. It looks like. His
Does he even
signature
still
patented
work?
morning. Yeah, he works.
At
Sony?
Sony?
Yeah. He was the architect for the PS5. He's the one that showcased the PS5 Pro off. I came for the PS5, but I stayed for Cerny.
There's a guy that used to work for PlayStation that was just on Ken Chris's podcast. Something Yoshida.
No.
Yeah, Michael Yoshida. You got
No,
it.
he's a reporter.
Is he?
Yeah, that's why it immediately just fell out of my mouth. Michael Yoshida.
Apparently, he was one of the guys that launched the PSP.
Mm.
He was talking about the
I'm
difference.
sure he's doing well.
Well, he was there for a while, but he mostly helps indie developers now.
Mm. He helps indie devs become not indie dead.
Yeah. We couldn't afford our own hose guns after COVID.
We're not gonna make it through this. Why does it? What if you don't collect it? Is it like Shovel Knight where you lose it? Like you have to go back further?
You can't do
What's
any.
it swinging on? There's no string.
Where's that waterfall coming from? There's
Yeah,
no
nowhere.
fall.
There's no water. With this heat wave, I don't think there's gonna be any water left. It's all just gonna evaporate.
Bro, this heat wave is killing my dad. Helps him.
This one decided to go to the cave. Serves him right for going without us.
Yeah, dude, seriously, fuck that guy.
Like he planned it all along. He's like, we're not going. He's like, "We're going."
I hate to tell you this, kid. Bitch. I hate to tell you this, bitch. But you're not going. Bitch.
What do you mean we, bitch?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't have you so you could get me lit, bitch. Gremlin.
We're gonna be having a tournament of 2 at the ping pong table. We're gonna reserve the entire mini golf course for ourselves. We're gonna have a golf course day.
Yep. We are Pirates COVID. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I do?
There's nothing. You just make a leap of faith. Oh. It's like getting scared of the kiddie pool. Sonic did teach me to be scared of the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Sonic could drown in the pool, and so could I.
I want to go back. Don't. Ugh. Eggman might as well just go, fuck you. Fuck you, hedgehog.
Pigus.
Fuck you, Luigi.
Fuck you, Luigi.
The song is making me want to
Yeah.
dolphin dive on a highway. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, when people say Yuzo Koshiro is the greatest composer of all time, like, no. What about
I-
this?
Excuse me. I saw how she started, and I doubt she got better.
It's a he.
He. He.
It was probably like in the middle of Streets of Rage, and then they're like, "Hey, can you make the Sonic soundtrack?"
Hey, stop with your pussy music. We got Sonic. He's like, no, please. Sonic, well known for its music. Oh, you said well known for music? I thought you said spooning. Sonic, well known for its spooning.
It's like he's spooning himself when he's in a ball. He's just that fast. He can
Oh my
spoon himself
God.
10 times in the air.
The mirror ate me. Alright.
Spoony?
Oh,
What?
it's one of those.
Doesn't.
It doesn't.
Is it just gonna get? Is that it? Are we done? Oh, now it gives you continue. Did you just hit it so fast before?
Yep.
All the way back.
And here I was only nervous about my own back fat.
What?
What?
it's like there's no. Is this an AI game where like you turn and it's gone?
Have you seen those?
Yeah, I saw like AI Minecraft where like every time you turn the camera, just something completely different is there.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the memory.
You have no rings. Be careful. I know touching the side of that spike will kill you.
I can't tell if that's a spike. It might
That's
just.
so dumb. Like you can't just fall. Is it because the water only falls down? And you're going up?
This is philosophical as fuck right now.
This is like the greatest game of all time.
It had me thinking about water and falling.
So then I proceeded to talk about nothing but water.
No.
Please?
Cerny?
Sturdy?
I'm hungry. No, dude, it's not even right. There's gotta be. You want to look up if there's like a level select code if we fuck this
Yeah.
out.
Only in the Game Gear version.
If you look it up, you suck dog. You may be wondering why I'm avoiding. I'm avoiding.
Why did I look up Game Gears? No.
I wanted to look up Game Grumps. No, I didn't.
Look at Masters and why are people talking about Genesis?
Why are we talking about Gems Collection? It's not even part of my collection. We're
Why is
Gems.
only the Genesis one coming up? 8-bit hidden content?
Ah! Come on! You cannot jerk me up the screen and then have it falling logs. I'm level select Sonic the Hedgehog Master System year. What is it? Level select Sonic the Hedgehog Master System fucking year? It's Game Gear, right?
Mm-hmm. Someone's suggesting pretty much the same one as Sonic 1, but we'll try it.
Hold down southwest directional button, A button, and then C button, or the corresponding buttons on your controller while the game is booting up.
Yeah, that's Sonic. That's just normal Sonic 1, I think.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like the original. There's no C button on the Master System. It's a 1 and 2 button.
And, oh, this is Sonic Hedgehog 2.
Yeah. Google sucks. I could try Game Genie, but I don't know if it'll work on Master System.
Oh no, well, this might be it.
But Master System Cheats Guide, there we go. IGN, come through for us. Infinite lies in unparalleled access to the items on the level. Is this the right game? Death Stranding. Sonic is coming out of the hole. What game is this? Oh, in the title screen. Left, right, down, A, start. He doesn't come out of the hole. Watch some broken intro again. Level select. Yeah, I don't think there is one. Are you just playing now?
Well, it's up to you. Are we doing it like this, or is it a video game?
I want to. It's definitely doable. Maybe we'll do this. We just switch. So like, yeah, you're doing the first. No wait, this is how we did it before. Never mind. I was gonna say you do my levels and I do yours, and we'll see if we do any better. I'll look up Game Genie codes. Did they make a Game Genie for...
Is there a genie in this game?
Game Genie. Unlimited lives. We could do that. Infinite Air? Oh, that's Game Gear. Pro Action Replay? Will that work?
Oh, right. I forgot that happens.
A level modifier.
So you can go down in this level. Any luck?
I found Action Replay codes, but
That won't work.
this is a Game Genie built into it. I don't know if like you can just use Action Replay codes.
Oh god. How long is the regular show?
Long.
It's really long.
I don't know how long, but like, no, it's not short. It ran for like many years. Like,
Look at the stream.
Are we in the debug menu? And it switched to like Sonic only. I think just that like drops a frame and then that's when it switches what it shows.
Easy game.
Yeah, I guess we'll just give it another go legit, and then I'll see if the cheats work after that, and then if we fail one more time, it's a video game.
Yeah, it's a video game.
Being a video game is like the worst thing you could be on this channel. I have to do the auto scroller again. It's speedrunner's worst nightmare.
Why are we even here? Why are we even here?
I thought he was
Being
in
queer
there.
over here. Being queer over here.
It is the month for it.
Time is running out. But did the Shield carry over?
Did you
from the
say
World
time is running out?
Yeah, it's June 21st, so like
Oh yeah. Ooh, who made that skit?
they're all about to be blacklisted in like
Who
10
made that
days.
skit? Brandon Blaber.
Brandon
Yeah.
Rogers. Is it
Brandon Rogers.
Brandon Blaber is his name on the show, right? When they go to the human world.
Brian Ragers was the
Uh.
name. Yeah. Brandon Blaber is the guy that does the. So this is basically series, the one you really hate. To be fair, a lot of people hate him now
Mhm.
because he had this. He did an official. Him and his company did an official dub of an anime, but he essentially changed a bunch of parts about it just because he didn't like how the anime was.
Mhm.
And then he went on to brag about it in like a forum, talking about how bad certain scenes were. So he just changed their whole characters and arcs and shit.
But they love ghost stories.
Ghost Stories was a different case because
I don't know how you're supposed to. Oh, I see how you're supposed to get that. Get the fall with the.
Ghost
thing.
Stories was a different case because they straight up said, "Hey, this failed. Do what you want with it."
Yeah.
Like they gave full permission. From my understanding, these guys didn't.
These nuts didn't even bother
Yeah.
to be nuts.
It's Brian Ragers. Apparently, those shows are now linked. By the way, Hazbin Hotel and
Because they're both on Amazon.
yeah,
It's like Disney
they had
buying
a, they had a
everybody
thing.
out.
They had a thing with Blitz that was like, now you get to see me interacting with these dwarves. I'm like, there's a little bit of a like juxtaposition between these characters, but I kind of liked that they were separate.
Yeah, because now they have two different like canons of hell combining.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think it's supposed to be the same canon. The thing everyone says for it's like, oh, Lucifer doesn't exist in the other world because they have that big devil guy, the one that looks like a dragon.
Yeah.
But like he directly shows Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel in like his smoke in his hand.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, no shit. Okay, so it is the same canon. You're all weird. But also, I do not put it past Vivzy Pop for not understanding her own world that she made.
Yeah.
I was here way before the demon fell, but we know that when Lucifer fell, that's when hell was created. So unless that was a humble brag, I don't know how you could take that. I just don't want her yelling at me over Twitter now, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Bro got talking about me again?
I told them last week, if they did it again,
I'd get.
they're done!
I read some donations. Did you see new Cross Worlds trailer?
No.
All you need is the thumbnail. It was for the Kids' Choice Awards.
Is SpongeBob in there?
Yeah.
Now? What?
Yes.
So that was a leaked character that from a while ago. Is it just SpongeBob?
It's SpongeBob and Patrick. They get a Bikini Bottom track, and then they already announced like the next wave of DLC. Next two waves. It's Avatar and Ninja Turtles. So it's just all this Nickelodeon
Didn't
shit.
Nickelodeon just get a kart racer?
Yeah, they had two kart racers. I think they're just like, here's the assets. Just put it in Sonic. So now we get to hear SpongeBob be like Eric Andre and Steve from Minecraft. Like he's gonna actually say their names.
Wow.
Hatsune Miku and
Hatsune-
Joker from Persona 5, the
Wow.
only Persona game.
Can you show me your devil arcana? Arsene? Miku, you're a little sexy, but I'm gay. So,
Stay away.
stay away.
June's almost over. That's why they announced me in June.
I think they actually did. That must have been the intention, right?
Mm.
Also, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make me seem hateful. Why does SpongeBob have to have a sexuality?
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but like, no part of him liking men, right, plays a part in his show ever.
They already forgot the fact that it takes place underwater.
He
Someone
wants
just made a video about that, like talking about like SpongeBob lost its identity of being an underwater like setting a long time ago. Like really after season 1, maybe a little bit after. Because like the show used to, every episode used to like open up with like this faraway shot and play like the Hawaiian music, and you'd have the narrative like Bikini Bottom, and it shows like just the wildlife, like the jellyfish and the coral, and then it would like slowly zoom to SpongeBob's house. You get like the water, like the sunlight glistening in the water, like that effect. There was always the sound of water in the background. You could really only hear in like silence in the show. But then like once SpongeBob, like after the movie, really, it just like you wouldn't even really you can't even tell that it's underwater anymore. Like if you didn't have any context of the show, like you skip the opening, you would never know that it takes place underwater.
Didn't they used to have like bubbles on their feet when they walked and stuff?
Yeah, like there was always even like season 2 and 3, there were bubble effects for things whenever they moved fast, instead of like wind effects. But then like I don't even think they do it anymore. Kelp Forest, like yeah, it's a forest, but it's made of kelp and it still has sand on the ground. Now whenever they have kelp forests, like the trees aren't kelp and it's just grass.
That's really sad.
Mm.
Makes me want to play that game.
What, Battle Bikini Bottom?
Yeah, it's on a redo list.
Mm.
But I kind of still want to just play the original and not the remake.
Yeah.
I'm sure the remake looks nice.
I don't know.
You played it, right?
Yeah. I can't tell, like, I might sell it. Like, it was disappointing.
Give it to me if you're not gonna.
I might have to, like, play it again, but, like...
Maybe that's what
I
we
like
do.
the original more, hands down.
Maybe that's what we do, though.
Yeah, we could just do Rehydrated. Like, it plays worse. It honestly looks worse being too, like... It's polished, but, like, it doesn't look very great.
When we redo Conquer, I kind of want to do Live and Reloaded, just to get a different experience than what we got before.
We could do live, I guess.
Well, I'm just curious, you know what I mean?
I also have it on Rare Replay now, so like we could do that one too.
Oh, you have it on Rare Replay? Great. I was really wondering how I was going to play it.
You want me to do Jungle Zone?
Go ahead, actually. We'll switch it up, because I got fucked in the ass last time, and I
I
still...
think you just gotta move very slowly. Like you do in the jungle.
Speaking of, it's almost time to do our one for the year.
Podcast?
Or redo.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a list. Because if there's one thing that humans are made for in this world, it's making lists. What is Godhand.mp3?
This is just Twan going God Hand activated. Like Capcom sent it to you. I'm gonna get this life if it kills me. I think I know how to get it. You can't go up and down in this game, but unlike Mario, you can go left. No! Oh my god!
See,
That was a cartoon.
this one sucks.
Oh my god. I'm just losing all my lives trying to get this one life now. Alright, I'm up. There. I lost 2 lives to get this life.
Can you not delete documents on my phone? Trying to find the list of stuff we can redo.
Oh my god. Wonder if the life will come back.
I ain't gonna let you fuck with me, so just take a seat.
Did you find that?
Yeah.
We've only written one, and like random lyrics of the other. Yeah, the lives don't come back in this.
Alright. Me and you got Knights. That got deleted.
Only one stream of it.
Knights, Mario 64, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and Chain of Memories are the 4 we have listed. Which one sounds the most appealing to you?
I think we should do Mario 64 next year for its 30th anniversary.
That's crazy, but I'm down.
And it's got to be your redemption. Like, I want you to enjoy the game.
Well, see. Or we
Um,
could play the DS version. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. I know you hate
That's a
it.
crime. I hate this level.
Dude,
This
you
is
see,
Act
you
1.
don't blame me for fucking up now, right?
Mm. I was making leaps of faith, though. I also think if we do Chain of Memories, we should do the
GBA.
original.
Yeah, that was the plan.
If there's a way we can make it different and not just replay the game,
Yeah. So like rehydrated.
yeah,
I guess.
reloaded.
And we do that really shitty multiplayer. Dude, they lied. They straight
Yeah.
up lied. There's
We're adding
no,
content back in the game.
they straight up lied. I mean, they technically did. They're like, I guess the Squidward thing was like cut content, but like they didn't even add Patrick's Dream.
It's also in that thing.
Is it?
It's in multiplayer, yeah. I think. I can't remember.
I feel like it's just a fucking lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and Connor have Sunshine, Crash 3 Insane, All for One, and Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh my god.
Why do I have that with Connor? I'm gonna take that off of Connor and add it to you.
Don't make me play it.
What? I don't want to play Live and Reload with Connor. Me and Chucky have Borderlands, Fighter Z, Raving Rabbits, and Parappa.
Good
Raving
luck.
Rabbits? Why is that gone?
He was in parts of it.
I think the only part he wasn't in was multiplayer.
Yeah.
I
I'm sure
think-
he literally dies.
Fuck. I'm gonna cry again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna cry again.
The life doesn't come back even after it continue? Or no, it wasn't. It was here. I'm gonna at least get 50 rings so I can go to a special stage and maybe get some extra lives and continues. Maybe even 100 rings to get one here.
Why did Conker get changed from live and uncensored to live and reloaded?
Because they couldn't, because they censored it instead.
But why did they censor it? Do we know?
I don't know. I hate this part.
It sucks, right?
I should just ride the log down and then jump on a small, like a lower platform.
But your brain doesn't want you to.
Yeah.
Your brain
I
is
see
like,
the
go.
platform and I'm like, if I don't jump, I'm gonna die. And it's like, when I do jump, I will die.
And if my dad jumps, he'll die even harder than I'll die. I'm just curious what their actual reasoning was, though.
Yeah,
Was it Microsoft? It might have been Microsoft.
probably.
We don't like when you say the fuck word.
Microsoft. The company that's totally in first place right now.
I feel so good about buying that Xbox. I'm sure you do too. I did it. Oh no, it's not this.
I mean, just the fact that it's backward compatibility and can
Yeah,
help other
that's
games.
a win over like the others.
Yeah. I mean, the Switch 2 is backwards compatible to Switch games.
Yeah,
And
like
it does
PS5
something-
is backwards compatible with PS4. Those like the same.
Most of them.
Yeah. So it's like the same idea there, but
Yeah.
like nothing further than that. Nintendo makes you pay for further. They both make you pay for further than that.
Nintendo makes you pay 2 tiers further than that.
Yeah.
But I will say, I'm glad that instead of starting from scratch, that they're just adding.
Yeah.
Because after, like, buy these games on Virtual Console on the Wii, and then buy these games on Virtual Console for the Wii U, that
Yeah.
we have something more permanent.
Yeah. It literally is the same OS. They even updated the Switch 1's OS to add Switch 2 stuff to it. Like a game share. So you can't do game share on a Switch 1, but you can watch game share.
I am going to give you a controversial opinion that you're not going to agree with.
What?
I am actually sold on the Donkey Kong game.
Mm.
After that-
Everybody is. I'm kind of just like, I could take it or leave it.
Well, it's not like something that I'm like, I need to have it.
Yeah.
But I went from like, I'm not interested at all to like, you know what, I might play that.
Mm. It
Especially,
has some promise.
especially if it's not $80.
Yeah. It's only 70. What a steal.
I mean, that's just typical. nowadays at least.
Mhm.
Still got to pay $10 for that tech demo, and
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
Yeah.
Not bad things, but like, just a lot of people are like, it's fine, but like, it should have been free.
Yeah. Wii Sports was like an in-depth game it came with the console. And that's
Right.
only because Reggie fought for it.
Really?
Like Nintendo didn't want to, because in Japan it didn't come with the console. Reggie like pushed for it. There was a lot of pushback, and then
It was a
he won,
smart idea.
and it sold like crazy. Everybody had a Wii because of Wii Sports.
Bro, everyone knew what Wii Sports was. I
Yeah.
miss those days, dude.
Yeah, when
I
my
f-
aunt could bowl a 300.
Well, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't miss like being a child. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people our age are at the point where
Running
it's
out of
like,
time?
I feel like a lot of people our age are at the point where it's like, I'm just so nostalgic. I want to go back to those days. I'm not like that. I know I'm another year closer to death, and I'm fine with that. But, like, what happened to, like, games coming out, and it's like, let's get together with the family and play it, right?
Yeah.
The Wii was, like, the master of that.
Yeah.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Very chaotic sibling fucking
Mhm.
gameplay with that one. You got the stuff in Mario Galaxy where you got to be the Luma that they're literally just doing again for Donkey Kong, which I think looks worse than the
Yeah, you
Luma.
just shout words
Yeah.
at them.
Also, rewriting Pauline's history is
Yeah.
very interesting.
It's like they don't give a shit about canon or lore. So why do they make Hyrule Historia? Make a Mario Historia. I dare you.
Well, they gave up on Hyrule Historia when they were
Yeah.
like, Breath of the Wild doesn't fit anywhere.
Yeah. So why even bother making it? Like it was never intended to have a timeline. I think they did it because all the fans like theorized on it and they just wanted to sell a book.
Well, they want to control the narrative.
Mm.
Fans were theorizing about it, and they're like, "Well, we don't want them."
Well,
coming
let's
to
cease
their
and
own
desist.
conclusion."
Let's cease and desist their
Those
thoughts
fall.
and opinions. I fall. Like I clipped to the wall. It's not fair.
I can't remember what I was talking about.
Nintendo and how they're much better than this.
I mean, that's true.
Like we were talking about how Hyrule Historia and like Mario, like they don't have any like regard for timelines, and then this is Sega's argument as to why they're worse.
I mean, then there's Metroid, which does follow a cohesive story.
I know the 4 was a stylistic choice.
Bro, fucking, I don't think I could be friends with Kit. He says stories in video games make him mad, and a lot of times he just skips through the stories to get it over
Yeah,
with.
some people are like that. I don't get it.
I don't get exactly why are you playing a Zelda game if you don't give a shit about the story? I guess
Yeah, it's like booting up Final Fantasy and be like, I don't care what the story is, just get to the gameplay. That's the best part. But everybody knows you're lying.
I guess exploring the world of the early Zeldas, you didn't get much story, just
Yeah.
little dialogue here and there. But like Twilight Princess has like a compelling story.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the best story-wise.
Mhm.
I like Majora's Mask the most in terms of like the world setting vibe and all that. But I think Twilight Princess probably has the best story, unless
Yeah.
you think that Tears of the Kingdom has the best story, which it doesn't. But you can tell yourself that if you'd
You
like.
can tell yourself you're also a liar.
And Breath of the Wild has no story after
Beast Don't
pretending that it did for most of its development
It's a little
cycle.
stressful. Oh my god, we're at the top.
You have no thoughts on that?
What?
I said Breath of the Wild pretended to have a story, but it really doesn't.
Because they're trying to copy Zelda 1.
Well, so all the promotion for it was all these cutscenes that you find out are completely optional in the main game.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go very far out of your way to get to some of these.
Alright, we're at a record here. We've never made it further than this. This is stressful.
How many levels are there?
I think 6. On the back of the box for this and 2, it says rounds 6 and then Sonic 2 7. It's like, I think they mean levels, like how many zones.
That sucked.
I feel worse for just dying to that. I'm not even like mad, I'm just like upset with myself. Oh, thank God, like, you can fall in this one. It was just the gimmick of the last level, which is a really bad gimmick. Am I really buying all these Sonic games and I'm gonna proceed to sell them? The only one so far that I'm selling is Spinball, and I've had that one for years. Put us at Act 3, please. Act 3. Thank you. Alright. I just gotta be ready.
You got this shit.
Yeah. I just didn't have a good rhythm before. I was jumping too late.
You scare me.
Oh, they're putting 2 on.
Uh-oh.
Drop
Tom
one, I dare
and
you.
Wiley.
Tom and...
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Get it! Jump!
Dude.
This isn't good. Like, for us and the game. Oh, I was greedy. This takes too long. I'm also gonna sell full body and get the original again.
Really?
It's such a mistake to sell the original for full body. Because, like, full body's just the same game but with more content, but it's the extra content that isn't good.
It's the extra content that makes you want to sell it and get the original.
Yeah.
Like, they even made my main girl's design worse by giving her 2 buns.
2 what?
2 hair buns instead of just the big
Yeah.
fro.
The one was much better looking.
A lot was much better in the original Catherine. Connor gave up on it because he didn't like it.
Yeah. I think it's a good game, like, overall. Alright, I'm gonna see with the action. He looks a little, like, yellow, his skin.
He's got melanoma.
Yeah. Simpsonoma.
Simpsonoma. Don't drink the water.
It's like, core options is system? No. Settings. Core options? No. Where's my cheats? Do they not work for Master System? I can't do them. Menu options? No. Hardware?
What does Netflix tell me to watch? Twilight?
I think it detects that it's a Master System game and it won't. You can't do cheats. Because usually there's a cheat option. We did it with Spinball, I think. Or one of those? With Sonic 2. To get back to the thing.
Dun, dun, dun. Are we just going to Sonic 2?
I think we're gonna have to put a video on.
Looks gonna be deceiving.
You want to do that before we go to Sonic 2?
Yeah. Do we have enough time? It's already been an hour.
We only made it halfway through this game. I'll get the video.
We only made it halfway.
Yeah, it was only Zone 3. 6, I think.
That's crazy.
Hey, Nate. Don't play that. Don't play Sonic. Don't play Sonic or I'll shoot. Didn't attack another fly. Where is it? Like, it sucks that, like, I was at the end of Jungle Zone, and then the stupid gap there killed me, and we didn't get to see Labyrinth Zone. It's there, I swear. I can actually go to it now. The game's still running for the stream, but we don't need to see it. Modern. There. I wish there was a way to preview your source. Like, it'd be easy. It'd be nice to get this set up before we take it live, because now when I jump to desktop, it's this.
Oh no.
There.
Hell yeah.
But then I need to change. Our desktop audio is already on.
Here's
I think
the-
it was on the whole time for.
Here's the question though: Do we want to show them how good we actually are at this game?
I think it's.
Do you think they're ready?
No, they're not ready, but we're gonna. Ready or not, here we go. Will this have audio? Let's go back here, that jingle that we know and love.
Yeah.
God, go NetSpeed. We don't have go NetSpeed anymore.
Where's the audio?
Where's everybody?
Where is it?
Why did it jump to there?
Why are we jumping on audio?
Oh. Yeti speakers. We want Intel, I think.
Ah! I would lower that in the YouTube itself, so it's not picking up that loud on the recording.
Yeah. Let's go, halvesies. Alright, I think we're good. That's still up.
Why is it this choppy?
My computer.
Is it your computer?
I hope not. I think it's the internet. Seems good now.
That's because nothing's happening.
I like this song.
Oh, Labyrinth.
This is the task, by the way. I think they beat the whole game in like 15 minutes.
17. Sorry.
Credits.
I read. How Red introduces himself in Pokemon.
I read. You blue.
So you're saying we're so good we're practically a TAS?
Yeah.
Whoa. What?
When you were trying to get out of a date. He BL Jade. I BL Jade.
Why does
It is
turn
faster
around
than
like
that to the special stage.
Sam said Sonic series character. My favorite is Metal Sonic Robotnik. What's your favorite character? Sticks?
No, it's gotta be like Jerome Wise or Chris's mom. Let's be real.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, just like in the Genesis games, you can do that shit. Just level wrap.
What?
It's like when you go below 0, you min max or something.
Oh, right, when the screen goes crazy.
It's catching up to you. You're already at the end. So I like that you're making your way up the island to the top. It's like Donkey Kong Country.
God, I want to play Donkey Kong Country. How do you feel about Donkey Kong versus Crash? That's kind of how I feel. Eh.
I just like take risks sometimes.
How do you feel about Nemesis versus Magician?
I don't know who they are.
Nemesis?
Like from Resident Evil?
Yeah. Magician from House of the Dead.
No. That was cool. This game is definitely not optimized for our Sega Master System. Like, I just bought the game and now I want to sell it. Life sucks.
Could you imagine you just sell it really?
This is a good song too. We're already here. There's only 5 levels. It said 6 on the back of the box. Did they lie? Like, this is a song that's better than the Genesis one. It's like a pretty detailed level too, like for Master System, like for an 8-bit console.
It's the best game I've ever seen.
Like it looks
Real.
This beat Wukong.
This is real. It's like this looks better than Shovel Knight's new game or whatever that new game is.
Shovel Knight.
No, the new one they're making with the mouse.
Oh yeah.
Why is he doing that?
I guess it's somehow faster.
Why are we doing that? So many inputs the controls for a test, right?
Yeah. That was intentional. Somehow. Did it cause a certain door to open, maybe?
Get fucked. Scrap Brain. It's already gone.
It already is scrap up in the.
This looks
right?
nothing like Scrap Brain.
It looks exactly like it.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not
It's
really.
pretty close. Like I'm legit. Like it's kind of low detail in Sonic 1, and then it's high detail for this game standards.
So when does the gaslighting end?
Today.
Today.
At the end of this task, I mean this playthrough we're doing.
When does the task lighting end?
Oh, you just fight him head on.
Final stage?
Is there like an extra final stage that the Genesis one didn't get? Is this version converted to be better?
Are we converting?
Where'd he go? There's just no boss. Well, Scrap Brain Genesis didn't have a boss. Skybase? That's a ripoff. Oh yeah, this is cool.
It's just
Genesis
a
didn't get
recolor.
this.
What do you mean this is cool? They
It's a
just
totally
recolored
different
it.
level.
What do you mean? It's
Okay.
just a recolor.
It's like up in the sky. With Sonic
so was
CD
so was
effects.
Starlight Zone. What this is based on?
Starlight's not in this though.
Because this is it.
Yeah.
We're about to fight.
So yeah, they got an extra, or it's not an extra level because they took Spring Yard out and made it the bonus stage. And they took Marble Zone out.
Good.
Yeah. It's where I died as a kid and it'll die here. Oh, now it's a new song. So why didn't Act 1 have this song? They fucked up. Michael Jackson is way in there. I don't know. I don't care what people say. Michael
He's a
Jackson was a
legend.
legend.
Already?
He was a Legend of Zelda.
He was an Ocarina of Time.
Like, he covered Zelda songs, but like they weren't allowed to release them. Some say he provided all the voice acting in Ocarina of Time.
Could
and
you
Breath of the
imagine if
Wild.
that was true?
Ah. She
How'd he get in there?
Glitching even got its own sound effect. That's it.
That's it?
Or no, you fight him back on home turf. It's fair and square. That was like a Wily Tom thing. Like he just fell down in the sky and killed him. Nice.
Why'd you get 0 emeralds? Whoa! Sonic left.
At least we learned his politics from the beginning. Or he did leave. Today? Oh, this was his house?
I thought the point was fast.
Well, usually with like speedrun videos, like half of it is the ending, because that's what the run is over, and now you just watch the ending, but it's like half of it, yeah. Metal Gear Solid 4 task, it's like 3/4 of it is the ending. This is where we see the cut characters, or did they not put them in? I think just this idea of him with the microphone was from like the scrapped idea of him being in a band.
I want to see scrap characters.
Scrap brain.
Oh god, it's this type of ending that you hate.
Yeah, or just the songs verbatim.
There's
Like,
nothing
it's-
wrong with a good old melody.
It's fine when they're like remixed well together, or like they sound different. That's a little they're different. Alright, this is better than the Genesis one.
Oh, because it's going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Rearrange and original.
What is Sonic singing here?
Sonic's what?
What's he singing?
He's singing this. This is what is actually. This is the first confirmed voice of Sonic. It just did Green Hill and then this original song.
Presented by Sager. And
Well, that was lame.
I love it.
I wasted money.
It's okay.
I wanted to get it before this.
Is this my account? Why are all those videos?
It's full on.
That was fun.
Oh, this is still on. Do we
Yeah.
have time for Sonic 2 or are we ending?
By the time I get home, it's gonna be 10.
You wanna just-
So I think we should end it, and we should do Sonic 2 and the other one next week.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Triple Trouble?
Chaos. Triple Trouble was on
Ah,
Game Gear.
that Chaos must have been my choice.
No, Blast is the bad one.
Oh, Blast
really
is the
bad
bad
one.
one.
Chaos is...
The one with Fang, right?
No, that's Triple Trouble.
Fuck!
So there's extra games. It's like... So, Triple Trouble's the fourth
What do
one.
we have Chaos paired with?
It's 1, 2, and Chaos are the first three. Triple
Okay.
Trouble's the fourth game. Blast is technically the fifth game.
So what do we have that with? Those two Blast and the other 3D Blast? No, we played the other 3D Blast.
No, we only played one 3D Blast. We just only had to play the Saturn one.
Why do I remember seeing the Saturn?
Because we tested it.
Right,
You
we
bring your-
tested it.
At least the new one works great. So I threw the old disc out. And I bought new cases, so it's like good as new.